there, folks. Welcome back to Rule of Thumb. Today I'm bringing you along for some pie filling, and as you can probably see in the viewfinder, we're going to do strawberry rhubarb pie filling. I have not made this before. This is my first time. I am adapting this from a recipe in the Better Homes and Gardens Complete Canning Guide, page 187. I guess I can try and get this in front of you guys here. Can you see that? I don't know if it'll show the whole thing here. So that is what I'm using. I'm adapting it because I have a little bit more rhubarb, a little bit more strawberries. They call for fresh basil in theirs, which I'm not interested in. I want a classic strawberry rhubarb filling. So, if you want the original recipe, you can go to that cookbook, and I will link that cookbook down below in case you're looking for it. But I'm going to run through what I have here and then talk about the process. So I have just over 4 pounds of rhubarb, and it's cut into, slices. I bought this frozen, so this is thawed. I have just shy of 10 cups of strawberries that were also frozen, thawed, and cut. I have a cup and a half of lemon juice. I have 8, maybe even just over 8 cups of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of salt, because I like how the salt brings out the sweetness. And then I have clear gel here. I am going to use about 2 1/4 to 2.5 cups of clear gel. And I think that's everything. Rhubarb, strawberry, sugar, clear gel. Oh, and I'll be using 10 cups of cold water as well. So what they say to do is combine the sugar, the clear gel, and the water and cook and stir over medium heat until the mixture thickens and bubbles. At that point, we'll add the rhubarb and the lemon juice. We'll boil for 1 more minute, stirring occasionally, and then we'll fold in the strawberries at the end, let it heat through, and then we'll pack it. So I'm going to start by getting the sugar, the water, and the clear gel in the pot and bringing that to a boil, and I will bring you folks back when we get there. Alright guys, I thought I'd bring you back here. I won't keep you long because I know the sound of a whisk on a pan is torture. But I just want, if you can see that this liquid is starting to thicken. Like, see, it's starting to get the gelatin going. So I'm probably a few minutes away from adding the rhubarb at this point. So I'll bring you back once I get the rhubarb and the lemon juice in so you can see what it looks like. Okay folks, so I got the lemon juice and the rhubarb in here now so you can see kind of, maybe I can bring you down a little bit more here. Kind of the consistency I have here. So now I'm going to let this come back up to a boil and boil for 1 minute. And then I'm going to fold in the strawberries. And I'll bring you guys back when we get to that point. Alright, I'm back, and this has now bubbled away for a minute. So we are going to add in the strawberries. And get these stirred in. Let this come back up to a boil, and then we'll shut it off, and we're going to get it into jars. But, I mean, look at the color on that. Oh man, this is going to be so good. Alright, so I'm going to get set up to put this in jars, and then I'll bring you folks back when we're at that point. Alright guys, we're back, and we're ready to get this into jars. So, I'm going to go ahead and start scooping here. Now, in the book, it tells you to leave 1.25 inches headspace. If you watched previous pie filling videos of mine, you'll know that I have been down this road and consulted with my friend Heather, who is the master of all things pie filling. And she and I both agree that it probably should be 1.5 inches, maybe even closer to 2 inches. So if we think right here, if this is considered 1 inch, I'm going to go pretty much right where I'm at. Maybe just one more drop in there. And then I am going to go ahead and debubble. Alright. And then we'll wipe this rim here. A little vinegar. Especially because there's sugar in here, you want to make sure you're extra careful that you get that rim super clean. I got some lids and rings over here simmering in some water. I know you don't have to do that, that's what I choose to do. And fingertip tight, and I'm going to get this in my steam canner, which I have set up over here, and I have my water brought up to 180 degrees, which is what it calls for if you are hot packing food. So I'm going to go ahead and get that loaded up, and then I'll show you guys what's next. Okay guys, we're back, and I've got the first 7 jars filled. I actually have more yet to can. It was a larger batch because of the extra fruit I started with. I have the water in the bottom of the canner is just over 180 degrees per the instructions. I'm going to go ahead and get the lid on this, turn up the heat, and I'm going to, once it reaches my target zone, I am going to start the timer, and I'm going to process these for 30 minutes, and I'll bring you back when they're all set to go. Okay folks, we're back, and check out how absolutely gorgeous that looks. I mean, that is stunning. Oh, wait, it pulls up water from the bottom. Alright, look at that. Oh, man. I am super, super, super excited about this pie filling. This is a happy day. Alright. Well, I hope you folks enjoyed this video. I'm glad you came along with me on another experiment. You know, I'm always looking to try new things, learn different things. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's stuff I'll do again. Who knows? But this is definitely one I've been wanting to do for a while. So, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, share, subscribe. Come back and see us again soon. And as always, I hope you had a great day.